Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. This is your brother Mayael Ben Yah. I want to come to you from the book of Devarim, book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, starting at verse 1. Hallelujah. Now, O Israel, listen to the decrees and to the ordinances that I teach you to perform, so that ye may live, and you will come and possess the land that Jehovah, thy Elohim of your forefathers, gives you. You shall not add to the word that I command you, nor shall you subtract from it, to observe the commandments of Jehovah, your Elohim, that I command you. Your eyes have seen what Jehovah did with Baal Peor. For every man that followed Baal Peor, Jehovah your Elohim destroyed him from your midst. But you who cling to Jehovah your Elohim, you are all alive today. See, I have taught you decrees and ordinances, as Jehovah my Elohim have commanded me, to do so in the midst of the land to which you come to possess it. You shall safeguard and perform them, for it is your wisdom and discernment in the eyes of the people, who shall hear all these decrees, and who shall say, surely a wise and discerning people is this great nation. For which is a great nation that has an Elohim who is close to it, as is Jehovah our power, whenever we call upon him, and which is a great nation that has righteous decrees and ordinances, such as this entire Torah that I place before you this day. Only beware for yourselves, and greatly beware for your soul, lest you forget the thing that your eyes have beheld, and lest you remove them from your heart all the days of your life, and make them known to your children and to your children's children. The day that you stood before Jehovah, your Elohim, on Horeb, when Jehovah said to me, gather the people to me, and I shall let them hear my words, so that they shall learn to fear me all the days they live on the earth, and they shall teach their children. Hallelujah. So we can plainly see from this portion of the Torah that we read that Jehovah is calling the people of Israel by the way of his servant Moshe to keep the instructions that I have given you throughout your generation for as long as you live. But this is mainly here speaking of them going into the land. Here's the summary of the story. This is right before Moshe died. He is telling the people, he is urging the people and pleading with the people, make sure that you keep the commandments of God, the laws of God, the teachings and instructions that I have given you, that Jehovah has given me. Because if you keep them diligently in the land will not spew you out. Because Jehovah made it perfectly clear to the people, if you live the way I have commanded you to live, you will prosper in the land. But if you turn from my commandments, if you turn from serving me as your Elohim, if you begin to serve idol gods, strange gods, foreign gods, and start to create idols, Jehovah said, I will spew you out of the land. I will cause you to go into exile because you have turned your backs on Jehovah. And you have started to practice rituals and started to adopt the teachings of the people that surrounds you, or you start to adopt the teachings of the people that you went into exile for your failure and for your rebellion of walking according to his righteous statutes, precepts, and commandments. So this is what this is talking about. Moshe is not getting to enter into the land. Moshe made a plea to God, to Jehovah, to please allow him to enter in and see the land. But Jehovah was upset with Moshe because Moshe took the glory from Yah that is his alone by coupling his name with his, because the instructions that Yah gave to Moshe was speak to the rock in my name so that the people will give me glory when you speak to the rock on my behalf and see what Yahweh will do for you. It probably made the people give glory and honor to Yah. But Moshe said, shall we give you water? And then he smote the rock with his staff instead of just simply speaking to the rock. So this is why we see that Moshe is not allowed to enter into the land because of that great sin he did by coupling another name, most of all his name, along with the name of the Creator, and robbing the Creator of the glory that he alone supposed to have received from the people. So we can see Yahweh does not play that. It's about him and him alone. He gets all the honor and the glory. We don't give him glory and somebody else glory in the same sentence. And as they're connected or something. It doesn't work that way. And that is what happened to Moshe, why he could not enter into the land. Excuse me. So that is why Moses is now urging them, you're about to enter into the land. When you enter into the land, remember to keep the teachings and instructions that I gave you. The teachings and instructions that I have commanded you to keep, that came from Yahweh, the God of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So it's all about keeping Yah's commandments. He said it is your life, it is your righteousness. And we see through what we read here, the people that surrounded them would hear about how awesome they were based off the righteous instructions and laws that they kept that was given to them by Yah. And the nations, the people that surround you, will say of you that you are a great nation and that God is indeed close to you simply because of the righteous commandments that he gave and the way how you, as we as a nation, give honor to him alone. Children of Israel in their righteousness, when serving Yah alone and keeping his commandments, they are seen as a great nation. And even the nations that surround them will say these things about them. There's no nation like this nation. There's no God like this God that is so close to this nation. But that is based off of our faithfulness to the God of our forefathers. So when we walk according to the righteous commandments of God, this is the testimony that we should hear about us. The other nations will call us a great nation simply because we serve the one true and living God and we keep his Torah. That's it in a nutshell. That's just all I wanted to say, because that is the Torah portion for today. And that is, it goes further than that, but I just wanted to just share them few verses because it's really just it in a nutshell. Keep the righteous commandments of God. Stay faithful unto God. And being faithful unto God includes walking faithfully according to his commandments. You cannot add to them. You cannot take away from them. It's just that simple. He said this is what we're supposed to do throughout our generations. There's no adding to it. So we just need to understand this as a people. And if we get back to this point in our lives where we could be faithful to Yah and keep his commandments, all will be well with us. Even in the midst of hardships and trials that may go on in our lives, Yahweh will reward our faithfulness according to his righteous name and for his name's sake and for our righteousness' sake. So this is your brother Mayael. Shabbat Shalom. Shalom, love, and blessings be unto you. Till next time. Shalom.